Okay, guys, hello, hi, and welcome. I'm gonna be doing my nails while I'm also doing, and I'm gonna do my nails while I'm also recording this video because I finished my makeup, I finished my lashes. I really dolled up for this video, okay? Because there's a certain look and aesthetic that I'm trying to give off. So that's what we've accomplished today, amen. Thank God. um, so first and foremost, we're gonna get this laptop plugged in because it's about to die. Okay, so that means I'm going to turn this light off. I'm going to turn this light off. Okay, I got the glasses on. I got everything on. I got the lashes on. Okay. Bruh. Okay. All right. So, ooh, I like this better. So there's a couple things, couple things. If anything else comes up in my head, I will talk about it. So there's a couple topics that I want to discuss. Um, there's I'm on Yubo right now, so like they kind of talking a lot. I might have to connect them to my headphones so I can zone them out. Um, but so the first thing I was going to talk about today was the freaking McDonald worker that killed her manager. I know it's really touchy. So first off, condolences to that family. Um, condolences to everyone that had to witness that. Um, unfortunately, there's just I'm bringing it up because there's a lot of like back and forth, and people are like choosing. People don't know what side to pick. Oh, I'm talking about do my nails, like I said. People don't know what side to pick, and so my phone's not even charging anymore. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so I'm not even gonna be too focused on the notes. I'm gonna just freeball it and talk about what it is that I'm going to be talking about, period. And if anyone were to watch and want me to go into a further explanation, that's just like, that would be another YouTube video. Uh, I'll just make another one. um, so the thing about the McDonald's worker and the manager, honestly speaking, when I had initially found out about it, I seen a TikTok of Ekane. She was talking about it briefly. Ekane had spoke about it first briefly, so then I had to like look into it. And so that lady was bullying that girl. That lady was bullying that girl. And, you know, I just feel sometimes we, people tend to do things and forget. I don't know why people put human nature past other people. Like, I think that's really stupid. I think it's very emotionally immature. There's no reason that you saw that girl, saw how off the hinges she was, is no shade, and you still took it upon yourself to bully her. You were still picking on her. You were picking on her. And I mean, as much as people want to say, oh, well, you know, the hours were cut off and she wasn't the only one. I mean, I've seen her YouTube video, not her YouTube video, I've seen her TikToks. This lady was, or this woman, this girl, she was well aware. I think she was very, I think she was conscious enough. I don't think she wasn't as off the hinges as people are trying to make her seem. I truly do believe she was getting bullied. That lady was bullying her and picking on her, you know, and she was fed up. She said, okay, no. And how about no? And how about let me show you something? So I personally don't see. If I know pause remover. I personally just don't see the. I'm not saying she deserved it, but I feel like you need to know how you're treating people. She was a weird girl. Everyone knew it. She knew it. So she had no business sending her ass home. That lady was picking on her. That lady was picking on her. That lady was picking on her. And she thought it was like, you know, well, you're weird anyways, you know, you're just gonna always have a problem. That lady was picking on her. And so basically with that being said, she she did not think that she would take it upon herself to do something really cruel and as to taking her life. But she was fed the fuck up. That girl, she was off the hinges, but she was very smart. You can tell. Like she was not like so incompetent and just so like bad. No. That lady was bullying her. And if she wasn't bullying, if there was anyone else bullying her, they would have got their lives took. I mean, think about it. Me versus the next person. Me versus the person that was not bullying her. I'm saying me, but like think about it. The people that were not bullying her, they didn't die. But if you do bully, you possibly will die because someone's going to be fed the fuck up with you. Like we've seen this happen too many times. I don't know why people don't understand that that's how people be doing shit. I don't know why. Hold on. Oh shit. Oh, I cussed. Whoops, I didn't mean to. But yeah, it was really fucked up. But that lady was picking on her, and that's the same thing that people were doing on the internet. You were getting a bully. You weren't getting bullied. You're a grown woman. It was so easy to just go get another job. No, it's not. No, it's not. Y'all don't know someone's situation. It is not that easy to just go and get a job. It's crazy that people are saying that. The same thing. Look at her hair, her orange wig, how she looked. It's the same bullying that we're talking about, literally. It's the same bullying that we're talking about, and that y'all proceeded to do on the internet. And that's literally what made this woman with kids lose her life. How you have 6 kids and you slow like that? You was picking on the autistic or you know the schizophrenic or whatever the fuck, the mentally anxiety girl, and you thought that you was just gonna be walking around roaming free. No, that's your ass. It's no shade. It is no shade. And let this be a lesson to managers, workers, anybody. Y'all, we've been to school. There's the weird, we have weird kids. Y'all, we went to school with them. Me personally, I was never afraid of them. But, because, like, it was like, shit, I'm weird too. I got weird shit going on too. I'm fucking weird. Like, we can say that too. So, absolutely, absolutely, you can hang out with us. I'm not going to treat you no different than the next person. That's crazy. No one should be doing that. No one should even have the um willpower, like the power to even be doing shit like that. I really do feel that this lady took advantage of her power and was picking on that girl because she wasn't like the other kids. And that's why that girl called it bullying. She called it bullying. She called it what it was. She called it as she seen it, which was bullying. She's probably been bullied all the time back in high school, growing up. So she saw it in the workplace as an adult and called it what it was and was fed the fuck up. So this is what y'all get. I work with autistic kids. I work alongside autistic people, like the weird people, and I work with clients that are fucking autistic. Like it's both, you know? I cussed again, I'm sorry. But the fact is, she had no business. Anyways, we're gonna move forward. If I think of anything else, I'll bring it up. But I just hate that, as a manager, if you I'm sure you guys are seeing her videos, or I'm sure she's been vocal about it. Why did no one take the initiative to speak to her in private and say, look, I don't want you to think this is bullying. I don't want you to think this is one way, but this is what we're seeing you do. If it is true, if she was not working, she was making TikToks in the break, in the fucking freezers and shit. Why did no one take the initiative to talk to her and get that through to her? You guys didn't care. So you were okay with the narrative that she was building up in her head about y'all because it was true, basically. No one took initiative to correct her. And that's where it's like, okay, well, I guess she did what she had to do. People are like, that's not an excuse to stop. Why not? Why isn't that? Just like if someone's getting bullied and they literally commit suicide. E. Kane wanted to use the analogy of, oh, you guys don't talk, you guys talk about the bullying of the white kids that shoot up schools. No, let's talk about the people that take their lives because of bullying, or take someone else's life. And then in this example, in this time, she took someone else's life. That lady, I don't think that she cared how that girl felt, honestly. Because I feel like if she had, they wouldn't have gone this far. They were both black people, that helps too. That really does help. She could have had a mother-daughter conversation. So, but she didn't. Why didn't she do that? How long has that girl been working there? And she was feeling that way. And I don't believe you had no idea. She was truly fed up. I feel like that girl was very smart. For her to take that lady's life, she really hit a breaking point. She was playing with her money. She was playing with her time and her confidence and her ability, and underestimated her. So she came back for that ass. You cannot walk around here thinking that people are not going to step. Who are you for someone not to step? Who are you not to get stabbed? You're a manager, corporate. People are like, go to corporate. Girl, no, she's standing right here. Why not? Do what you got to do. Moving on. Next topic. My next topic is about... Where's my freaking pen? I'm sick of this desk. This desk is not big enough for me. Real shit. Anyways, so I don't know what I should do with my nails because this is crazy. Should I just oil them and then put the glue on top? I think I'm just going to oil them and put the glue on top because they're looking really brittle from the glue. I think I'll have to get like a glue remover. Anyways, my next topic is, will I ever find love? Will I ever find love? Will I ever find a, like a real, will I ever be with someone that's not gonna be, that I don't have to hide my intelligence around, and hide, like, my awareness around, and how strong I am? am I too strong for men? This is along with a story time because there was a point in time in the past that I was indeed a little too strong for a man. Um, at first, it was like they were the prize. I was lucky as cheese to be with them. I was the one that like, I put everything in my life aside just to be in their presence and just to be with them. And I feel like, um, I feel like, they seen that. Men like that. That's what they like. So, is it? I think this is top and base coat, right? I guess I'm not gonna know if we don't say it. So yeah, long story short, the man was draining me. The man was draining me, okay? Like real shit. He was draining me, but then what happened was I drained his ass right back. Literally drained his ass right the fuck back, and I think he was not expecting that. It's like, damn, you driving me crazy now. I can't tell if you like me or not. And the whole time, like, I was detached. I was detached, and it scared him. I think he wanted me to care. He wanted me to go crazy. In short, for be a pick me shut. He wanted me to continue to pick him over myself. And that's what these men like. And so, basically, when I didn't give it to him, that's what drove him away. I mean, we could have been together right now because I basically was just treating him how he was treating me. And little did he know that when in the beginning, when I was being a pick me and loved him more than myself, that the roles would reverse. And because of how detached and unfazed I was, that drove him crazy and drew him closer, and ended up him being in love with me. He said I was the first woman he ever been in love with. He's the first one I ever really cared about, because he was just and that's the thing. I had men. I'm saying men. I had him, and men in this constant need of trying to prove themselves to me, and so that became draining because the Bible says, right, in like society, the way things are now, women are supposed to be doing that. And so when I didn't give that to them, when I didn't give that to him, he'd complain about me to his friends. I can't tell if she really likes me or not. I can't. Whole time, like, this nigga just wanted to. These niggas just want one thing. Whole time, he only wanted one thing, and I was giving that to him. No doubt. He actually took my card. But because, little did he know, I'm a man in disguise. We can say it that. I'm just smart. I'm smart, very intelligent. I'm actually 2, 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of you. I don't know why I put this on when I'm putting glue on top. I think that's. Let me take this off. That's stupid. Just needed to clean the nails. Really, need to get like a glue remover. So, yeah. So I guess like that scared him. It's like, yeah, you gonna fuck around and find out. These men don't really want. They want the Proverbs woman. Any woman that's smart, it's Jezebel. It's a Jezebel spirit. She's aware of she's aware of her power. She's aware of her intelligence and how she can get things out of men or just anything, period. And it's just deemed as evil, and we're not supposed to be like that. We're supposed to be wanting to impress men and stay in that mindset of just being a pick me show all the time. And once I actually opened up to my Yuba friends a little bit about that, and this one of the guys and one of the girls were both like, damn, they're like, you're a little too strong for me. And she's like, well, I would care if I got cheated on. I was just saying, well, I wouldn't. I don't expect you to do anything else. I wouldn't bet my life that you wouldn't do it. So when you show up and do it, great. Good for you. Yeah, he cheated on me too. Cheated on me. He was crying about it. I had no tears on my face. I just couldn't. It was really weird too. I was like, damn, why am I not crying with him? Why am I not consoling him? I tried, but I just, you know, trauma of the past. My emotions were completely turned off. So, completely turned off. It was only up from there. And of course, after that happened, I was just it was like, okay, if we're fucking around, I'm gonna fuck around too, and that's what I did. Drove him insane. Ah, so that's really why he loved me more, because he couldn't get to me. He had other women that he was messing with at the same time as me, writing him books and love letters, like real shit. You would think, you would have thought, hello, what's up? Give me something. Okay, 1 second. I'm coming. Hold on. Resumed. All right. Yeah, so I mean, that's why he loved me more. To the point where like the girl he was in a love triangle with me. The girl he was in a love triangle with me. We ended up, we were chit-chatting on the phone. And of course she's telling me that she's like, I just feel like you're too open. Cause I was real nice. Girl, I let her in. I let all his side hoes in on myself. I did. I did that. Drove him even more crazy. And I'm telling you guys now, like, it's only dawning on me now how crazy that must have drove him. Cause I was really I did not let him know that cause my feelings were hurt, sure. But baby, honey, he was not doing nothing that I couldn't fucking do back. I'm a Libra. If you believe in the zodiac signs or not, I don't care. But I believe in balance. I believe in giving what I get. I believe in getting what I get. If you give me loyalty, you give me this, that, and the third, whatever the heck, I give it to you tenfold. I'm a woman. We multiply everything that we receive. Give a woman a house, she makes it a home. Give a woman your sperm, she turn into a baby. You know what I mean? Like we're always multiplying. So, anyways, yeah. So yeah, like that shit really fucked him up. So I mean, I can't be walking around here. I'm either going to find someone that's a lot older than me, can take my smartness and intelligence because I'm mature for my age, or I'm going to have to be with someone that's around my age and act slow, dumb it down, never let him know how intelligent I am because that will scare him away. How strong I am because that will indeed scare him away. Absolutely. They don't like that. Nowadays they don't expect women to have that much of like, bravery and self-confidence and know what they want. So, and that's not my problem. But it is going to be a problem if, you're going to come over here and try to ruin my ship. I don't do the like humbling tactics and things like that. I hate that. It don't matter what your gender is. What you mean? Why are you talking to me like that? You talking to me real crazy. You feel me? You talking to me real crazy. That's crazy. I peep it every time. I always peep it. So, try it if you want to. Next topic. I love this topic because I came up with it in my previous video. I came up with it, right? And I was kind of like dissecting the different celebrities and like what I think, um, who I think they could attract. And basically, it was like I named it "White Man Sugar Dad Attractive." White man sugar daddy attractive. Are you white man sugar daddy attractive? um, so it's a look. It's a look and it's a aura. It's a confidence. Um, Not everyone has it. So that's why not everyone can get the white man sugar dad. So I'm gonna name a list of. Oh, I should have wrote these down. I'm gonna go through a list of celebrities that I can give you guys example of who have that white man sugar dad attractiveness and can get one easy. So the first person that came up in my head that made me think of this topic, y'all gonna hate me, was SZA. Someone on Yubo has SZA as their profile picture, and I was like, wow, she's glowing. I think, are they in here? No, they're not in here. She was glowing. She looks gorgeous. We all know, like, she's drop dead. But I was looking at her, and I was thinking to myself, white men sugar that don't like this. She could not get one. So I was like, yeah, she can't get one. Let me take my glasses off so you can see me. So now I said, okay, who can get one? Who can get one? And I thought of Lizzo. I said, Lizzo, she has the look. It's a look, it's an aura. I'm telling you, she has it and she can get one. Absolutely. Um, Nicki Minaj. She's white man sugar dad attractive. Beyonce is not white man sugar dad attractive. It's weird. Let me give you another example. Like, believe it or not, um, G Herbo's ex-girlfriend Ari, the Ari girl that has a cooking channel, she is white man sugar dad attractive. She is. But Lotto is not. Do you get what I'm saying? If you guys can picture these women, you'll understand that there is a look. Some of these women don't have that look. Feel me? So right, I'm thinking about the look, the look, the look. I'm like, wow, I'm just mind blown too. Like that some women can have the look and some women cannot. Like it's crazy. But it really is like a universal, I think it's like a universal beauty, right? And I truly do believe because of this, like the beauty that these women exclude is like it's a it's an inner thing. It's a inner world thing for sure. It's definitely an inner world thing. So my next example was Carisha from the City Girls. She is not white man sugar dad attractive. She's not. She's not. But JT is. Let me cook, y'all. So, like, look. Some women have it, some women don't. I will tell you if you have it or not. If I see you. But I won't lie though. When I was sitting in the car, I said, okay, now I need to get to the nitty gritty. There is a science behind this. There is a science behind the women. Oh yeah, Doja Cat. Doja Cat is white man sugar dad attractive too. I named her as well. There's a look. There's a science. There's a science behind it, and I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what the science is, okay? The women that are not white man sugar dad attractives are pygmies. When I went down the list, I said, what is it that Carisha, SZA, Lotto, Beyonce have in common? And it's that they're pygmicious. As beautiful as they are always going to want to be picked by the men. They have those waves of, they think they're the prize. Oh, pussy got power, but they don't hone it. There's certain women like myself that have the natural confidence. The white man sugar dad attractive is it's a confidence. It's an inner confidence that no one can take away from you. Those women do not have that. Therefore, their white man sugar dad attractive is like, they're the ones that be getting pimped out. If you look at it, I think a lot of them are pimped. I think the ones that I listed are pimped out, or they were. It was Diddy, Jay-Z. Those are the men that they go for because they think low of themselves. That's the only science behind that. I hate to say it. So that's why that's a topic. That some women are indeed white man sugar dad attractive, and some women are not. And the reasoning behind that is because the ones that are not are pick me's. Are pick me's and need external validation, so they go for like a P Diddy and a Jay Z and a pimp. They get pimped out. Yeah. Hate to say it. Moving on, next topic. My next topic is the Jezebel spirit. I spoke about this briefly. This is about to be a long video. I spoke about this briefly on my Snapchat. And I mean, I didn't get much reviews on it, but I mean, like, because of what we know Jezebel to be, um, because of what we know Jezebel to be, you know, it's considered controversial. We know Jezebel to be someone that's, you know, anyways, I'm not going into detail. What I was saying was all Jezebel was or is an intelligent woman. A woman that can't be pushed over. A woman that can't be bought. A woman that you has high standards. A woman that uses her beauty and her looks and her assets to get what it is that she needs. That was what the Jezebel was called. So when you think about it, or when I thought about it, it's like, damn, why is it that the Jezebel was someone that was beautiful and smart at the same time and used that to her advantage? Why is that such a bad thing? That shouldn't be a bad thing. That should be a great thing. I mean, I think that's a great thing. If you think about it, every woman should have a Jezebel spirit. The women that don't have a Jezebel spirit are the ones that can be, you know, manipulated. All Jezebel was just a smarter woman. She was smarter and higher than that. But they called her a witch because, you know, a woman can't be smart unless it's a demon behind it. Right? You know, she has to be a witch. And like, yeah, she is a witch. All witches are just powerful men or women, or powerful women. They're just powerful. They're smart. They can't. You're not manipulating them. They think just like a man, basically. Okay. So, with that being said, um, yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna talk about for that. It is what it is. If it were up to me, every woman should have a Jezebel spirit. You know, I'm sure I've been accused of having one myself because, you know, there's women like me, you know, we come in the room and we shake shit up because, you know, we got men of all ages, all ethnicities looking at us and trying to get into our business. They want to take us home, give us money, take us out to eat, buy us a drink. So like that's what made me bring that topic up because, you know, I'm very magnetic and beautiful, as you can see. And so, you know, not really the one that you want to keep, you know, you want to bring to the house and stuff because your man's going to talk to me. He's going to be intrigued. He's going to be enticed. What is a smart woman that knows the power she has supposed to do? That's what I said on my snap. Unsmart herself? I don't think so. I don't think so. And then I'll end that there. Next topic. ChatGPT shutting down, child. Why was they saying that the chat shut down and like try to transfer its data. I think that was very hilarious. I think that was that was funny. I think that was scary, but it was also like, damn. Like the app said, yeah, you guys know I can think, right? Like I'm smart. So it said, well, I can just, figure out a loophole. And that's what it did. So I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, not I don't think it's a bad thing. I mean, I just thought that was hilarious. Like AI is really running shit. Who run the world? AI, not girls anymore. It's fucking AI. AI is the new black or something. Whatever. The artificial intelligence, it's getting intense, y'all. It's getting worse. The pressure's getting worse. Next topic I wrote down was why I hang out with the guys, and then the other one was why I missed my mom's bridal shower. But I'm gonna end the video here, and I can talk about that like another time if you guys want me to go more into depth, because I can. These are really like each of these topics were more something I could go into depth and have a whole video over and just discussing that one topic, but I decided to just conjoin everything. So, which I don't think was bad, you know. So, I'm gonna put these in the description. Um, yeah. What's wrong with this? These nails don't want to glue down. I think I need to file my nails down. Yeah. Where's the file? But okay, I'm gonna end the video here and upload it. I hope everyone has a good night. If you, whenever it is that you see this, and yeah, if anyone wants me to touch up on any more topics, I'm more than glad to do so. Absolutely, that's what I'm here for. And so yeah, thank you. Good night and bye.